Hey you guys, what's up? Just wanted to come to you today with a couple of answers and just to share a little bit. First of all, I've been getting more questions in regards to dreads, and I've also been getting questions in regards to my daughter's hair. So I just wanted to take this time out just to, not necessarily do a tutorial, but just do another quick question and answer and share a little bit of knowledge. First of all, when I first made my first YouTube video that I planned on uploading, I shared a lot more information, and I got so frustrated because I didn't know how to edit my movie that well at the time, and so I just went on ahead. I was so anxious to get on YouTube at the time, and I had a goal set that I wanted to complete, that I just uploaded that very first video that you guys see. And I wish that I had been more patient and just uploaded my original video introducing myself, going really into detail about my dreads and my daughter's hair and my channel, and I didn't. So, hey, made a mistake, but now I'm here to fix it. So anyway, as all of you know, I've had my dreads for 10 years. I've had them since December of 1999. I started locking my hair simply because I've always wanted locks. I'll just put it that way. Afraid to do it. Finally got the courage to, like most people are, just was not so much worried about what other people thought. Anyway, I did a lot of research. I read a lot of books. I talked to a lot of people. Having an advantage, living out in California, it's a lot of different cultures out here, just as well as it is on the East Coast in Florida and New York, and people are very open about certain things. So I was able to talk to the Rastafarians with the dreads, and the Buddhists with the dreads, and just Americans with dreads, women with dreads, kids with dreads, men with dreads. I just wanted to know people's different inputs on locks or dreads, or how they felt and why they did it, and that helped me a lot, and they answered a lot of my questions. Also, I read this book from front to back. It's entitled Dreads, and it's by Alice Walker. It's a really great book. It came out in 1997. I actually bought it in 1999. My mother-in-law actually owned a copy, and she was like, you can't have it, but I'm gonna let you look at this because I know you've been thinking about locking your hair, and I love the book so much I had to get my own copy. So actually we have two now. You can see I leave this out on my center table as table talk, because people always have questions, and this is what happened to it, which I'm kind of mad about. It became unbinded, but I'll fix that. But it has some great history in here, and it has all different type of cultures with dreads. Here's one picture. Here's another picture. It's a very interesting book. It has people from all walks of life. Then my favorite picture of all, this person's dreads is like all the way down to their feet. And this is when I was like, oh my goodness, I have to have those. Here it is right here. This picture here. I mean, look at that. Amazing. So you want to pick up this book. You probably can go to Borders and get it, or either B. Dalton. They seem to have a really good stock of stuff. Here's another picture, different forms. This is in Africa. But if they don't have it in stock, you can always order it. And she's on the cover, and I love her dreads. It's probably why I dyed mine the first time. Hers are nice too. See how she has them all curled and dolled up. But yeah, pick this book up. You can go to the bookstore and they'll order it for you. Just ask for it, and this entitled Dreads. There it is. And I've had this book for over 10 years. It's very helpful. So I read a lot, and that answered a lot of my questions about a lot of different things. They talk about the spiritual reasons behind dreads, which I shared with you guys before. Mine are a spiritual journey. They still are. Very sacred, most people get them for fashion, to make a fashion statement. That's great. Most people get them because they dare to be different. That's great. Some people get them because they don't want permed hair anymore, and they just want to go natural, but they don't want to be bothered with sitting in the beauty shop getting a blow dryer or their hair pressed. That's great too. Whatever your reason is, it's a wonderful reason as to why, you know, you're getting dreads. As far as I'm concerned, I don't judge anybody when it comes to something like that. But it tells about the sacred rights of the natural hair revolution. And then it has an excerpt, Dreads by Alice Walker. And by the way, she's a renowned writer and poet, wonderful writer. And then it has lots of pictures. So first, do research. Do lots of research if you're not sure. You can go on, you know, you can watch YouTube videos and, you know, get them because you think somebody gave you all the right answers. But in my opinion, there cannot never be enough right answers, and everybody's answers aren't always right. Mine aren't, you know, nobody is perfect. The second question I get is about hair dye, and I thought I covered this in my video, but I guess I didn't. And now I'm glad I'm bringing it up again because I just wanted to show you guys what hair dye can do to your locks. My locks are up and I don't want to take them down right now. But I've only dyed my hair twice in the 10 years that I've had them. And it can do that. You guys see that? This as well. This from the dye. You know, you never wash it all out. You just don't. And I wanted to show you guys this before. It's only a few of them like this, but I'm noticing it, and that's what it comes from. It's a hair dye. Once it's in there for so long, your dreads start breaking. And when you dye your dreads, in my opinion, that's not natural. You know, you're putting a chemical in your hair. Yes, I put a chemical in my hair, which was hair dye, because the person that colored them, for one, told me that it was natural. But how can hair dye be natural? It's like, no way. Like an idiot. You know, I didn't believe it, but in the back of my head, you know, you want to. So that's that. I say don't do it. Don't put hair dye in your dreads, because in the long run you will suffer from it. And you know, somebody else probably had a better experience with it. I don't know, but 9 times out of 10 you'll end up trimming them if they don't fall out first. Third thing I've gotten questions about is the shampoo. Now, I showed you guys this before. This is what I had been using for a while. I liked it because of the tingling sensation in it, and it also removes buildup, and it relieves itchy scalp as well. And it has some really nice ingredients in it, but at the same time, I think this is drying out my hair. So right now I'm gonna switch back to another shampoo that I had been using before, and I'll let you guys know what that is when I do switch back. I just want to make sure that it is this, and it's not just my hair texture changing because I'm about to turn 40 next year, because that could be a possibility. My hormones could be drying my hair out. I don't know, because I'm starting to get little small breakouts in my skin too, and I haven't done anything different, so it could just be that. But as far as shampoo, you want to use what works for you. There are a couple of good ones. I know Carol's Daughter makes great shampoo. Cream of Nature even has a good shampoo. The Jamaican Mango and Lime, which is this one, it's a good shampoo. It does clean your hair really good. Even Suave is a good shampoo. It just really depends on you and what it is that you're looking for. It can be as low as 99 cents, and it can go as high as $15–20. The price really doesn't make a difference with some products. It depends on the product itself, because sometimes you can get a great product for a really low price. So you just want to do your research and try a few different things and see what works out best for your hair, because everybody's hair texture is different, even with dreads, and you never know what it is that you may need that may suit your needs.